This is one of Nintendo's least talked about franchises in the grander scheme of things, mainly with people outside of the gaming space. This series, in Japanese, is named Mother, Mother 2, and Mother 3. In English, it's a little, let's say, different. We got Earthbound first here, which is Mother 2, and then later got Mother 1 as Earthbound Beginnings. So let's see. It goes Earthbound Beginnings, Earthbound, and of course, Mother 3. Yeah, I don't really know what to call this one since it never came out in any official capacity. Would it be Mother 3? Earthbound 2? Like Tootsie Roll Owl once said, I guess we'll never know. Now, the first game I played was Earthbound, Mother 2. And this is because I'm pretty sure I've tried playing Earthbound Beginnings before, and it made me quit playing entirely. I stopped at the church area and I had never played or heard about this game, so I thought it was Anna who was kidnapped. But it was actually just this little girl. I forgot her name. This time around, I knew I had to start with Earthbound, and boy did I not regret it. This was such a great introduction to the Mother series. The sprites are so vibrant but also warm and comforting. The game mechanics are so interesting and click so well. Just an absolutely fun RPG, and I really wasn't that much of an RPG fan before this. The only ones I played were Pokemon and the first two Kingdom Hearts games. Not 1 and 2, I'm talking about the first two. Yeah, KH1 and Chain of Memories. I wanted to play all the Kingdom Hearts games in chronological order, but that's a story for another time. Let's get back to Earthbound. As I was saying, the mechanics were really awesome, and it's a really good foundation. I really didn't put any thought into what would make it better, but Mother 3 just improved on it so well. Playing this game was just really fun. There's one thing I haven't even talked about yet. That's a really big thing I love about this game, and thought was done super well. The music. The music is just absolutely killer in this game. I mean, seriously, the music is so good it basically put me on the whole Earthbound wave again after not wanting to play it initially when it came out on Switch Online. One day in high school, a friend told me to listen to the naming track of Earthbound and said it's crazy that such an awesome song was only used for like 30 seconds of the game. I was just like, whatever, it's probably just going to be fine. You know, what people usually think when somebody has them listen to something. I was absolutely wrong. I was actually like, wow, this is really good. Like, really good. It genuinely surprised me and even made me think, damn, they really only use this for 30 seconds? That was incredible. I even learned a bit of it on guitar. Usually people would jump cut to doing the thing they said they learned, but honestly, I forgot it. Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of amazing tracks in Earthbound, like a lot of the fighting tracks in Earthbound. I really liked Fight with a Weird Opponent. I don't know. Something about it is just so good to me. Like, wow, this shit really has multiple things going on. They're layered, and it's all a character's theme. The composers or whoever made the music did their job fantastically. Some other tracks I liked were the town ones, the 2 men songs, the Earthbound opening music, and the 8 Melodies theme. The writing is so great in this game too. Basically every time someone speaks, they tell a joke. I love it so much. Everything's so fun and upbeat, until it's not. This game is so good at changing tones and making things more serious and emotional in my opinion. The music even slows down accordingly and really fits the mood. A lot of these times is when you're talking to either of your parents, during story cutscenes, or are reading the words that come across the screen to wrap up events. Those events are so powerful. They've even almost made me cry. This game is just so well written. Shigesato Itoi really had a way with a pen. I think that maybe he wishes he got the treatment Ness's parents gave him. His father telling him that he's been going for a while and should take a break, and his mom saying you don't need to tell her what you've been out there doing. I don't know. It just hits me hard and turns my heart to mush. I love it. Playing this game really was an incredible experience, and I really recommend you play it if you haven't already. The characters are so likable and the journey in game is so memorable. I mean, I've gone all in with this game. I even see Earthbound memes on Instagram. Only thing I haven't really gotten is merch, since it's difficult for me to know if I really want to spend my money. But other than that, this game made me such a huge fan of the Mother franchise. I mean, I was so into it, my girlfriend even made me a cake of Mr. Saturn. Aww. Yeah, I just didn't like this. Maybe I judged it unfairly because I just wanted to play this so I could get to Mother 3. I didn't really have an open mind for this one. I mean, I really hated looking at it. There's nothing I like about the pixel art. It's so dull and not pretty to look at, unlike its predecessors. But you know, it's kind of just because of the time it came out. It came out on the NES, so it's more of a problem of how the game aged. Still didn't make the game any more enjoyable. I pretty much used the guide throughout this whole game. I was not trying to explore anything. Of course, the writing was awesome. I'm pretty sure I laughed a bit, and the story behind Geeg, I don't really know how to say his name, was pretty sick. It's just unfortunate I was spoiled by MatPat. I kind of already knew everything. Really should have taken those spoiler warnings seriously. But as I've played this game, I've been getting better at clicking off videos when I see that spoiler warning. Like, I keep on wanting to watch analysis videos or something like that, and immediately once they say spoiler, I'm out of there. I'm just out. But yeah, basically, I just went through Earthbound Beginnings to get to Mother 3, a game that I had a sneaking suspicion might be my favorite. And was it? I don't know, you gotta watch till later to find out. Let me just say, I do not regret flying through Mother 1. Immediately going into Mother 3, we're greeted with a freaking cutscene. A cutscene! I was in utter shock seeing what the Mother series has evolved into. Getting an opening intro of the beautiful Nowhere Islands with an amazing song in the background, and not only that, but following it up with the naming screen sequence and music, like wow. Just wow. Listen to this. Come on, listen to it. I love the little descriptions they give for the characters too, like the lovely mother. The one that really surprised me was Lucas. I never knew him as a crybaby, but just now I connected the dots as to why he was crying in that Smash Bros cutscene. It's a reference! It's so crazy! These boss battles really gave me a lot of trouble. I mean, I had to keep on playing against them and fighting against them, and then subconsciously I realized that I was actually strategizing. And I don't think I did that with the games before, but this time I would start shielding, I would start taking PP, I would start healing people, you know, during certain times. This game really made me like change the way I play RPGs, and it wasn't even on purpose. I don't even know what happened. I don't even know what happened. But yeah, usually how things would go is I'd have a run through playing the game, and then I'd get washed. But the next time I'd actually do pretty good. And then by the next one, I think I'd just grind XP and get more levels up, and then with my strategies, I'd actually beat them. So it's actually really cool how this game made me kind of evolve as an RPG player and actually become better. A lot of the boss levels in the story were so cinematic. Like, it's so crazy how cinematic. Alright, I wrote this when I was fighting against Masked Man. It's so crazy how cinematic this Masked Man battle is. I mean, it just feels so cinematic. Like, you can visualize what they're doing by the way the game hits are animated. It's that way with pretty much everything in this game. You can really visualize what they're doing. I mean, as I played this game, I would reenact things in my head while I was at work or whatever, like in movie form. And I think to this day, I think this game would work really great as a movie. But then also, I don't know, there's just such a great thing about playing the game, you know, the rhythm hits and all that stuff. It's just an experience that I think everything as a whole really needs to be involved, because it's just amazing. I love the game. You know, I really do love this game. Not only is it my favorite Mother game, but it might be top 10 games I've ever played. I mean, the music is just so amazing. Everything, I love it. I really do love this game so much. But as I was saying before, but aside from that, the music in the background just makes this feel as conflicting as it should be. A man with no heart making these moves, always targeting you, them being familiar to you but you can't quite picture them, or just them denying the fact that they know exactly who this is but don't want to accept it. You know, in this battle you have to go all out though. You know he wants blood. The feeling of defeating the Masked Man was just so freaking amazing. It just felt good. I really had to play every move safe, and when my strategy played off, it felt awesome. This game makes me want to get into Town Hero, which is a game I bought but thought it was way too difficult, so I just quit playing. Just thought I'd let you know. Learning PK Star Storm was so sick in this game because it came back from Earthbound, and even then it was sick. I mean, Pooh just got taken by some wizard. Like, what? The ending is so incredibly touching. Well, not the ending, but the end of the world. The only part that I really had to use a guide was at the end, because I was like, what? Is this really it? But then it said that you can move around. I thought that was pretty cool. It was cool hearing how they were even talking about me. They were saying, like, oh, Fussboi, Lucas really wanted to meet you, and how I helped save the world, and they thanked me and asked how things were going out in the real world. it really made me emotional. And like, I don't know, even though it was a game, even though it's programmed, it felt so real. And that's really cool. I like that a lot. I really did like that a lot. I think it was really just Shigesato Itoi's writing. I mean, it's like he was talking to you. And I think that's what he meant, you know? Like, I don't know. He's just a genius. He really is a genius. Later's talk is like bone chilling. It's so sad. It's just crazy. Really sad truth. What is the story? I definitely don't really get what's going on, but I'm probably just going to watch another video explaining it probably. But it's just insane. The story is such a mystery. A Magypsy being a traitor and friend of Porky? They probably look insane. Evil people look evil in these types of games. Earthbound is so apparent, and in things like One Piece, I mean, it's literally a thing where the most disgusting you are inside actually shows how disgusting you are outside. And it's, I don't know how I feel about the trope. It's funny and it's like serious, you know? Maybe that's how it is in real life too. No, I'm just playing, bro. Like, I'm just playing. Little spoiler warning. Sorry, I'm writing the script as I'm playing the last Mother game, and cool stuff just keeps happening. But yeah, the whole ending sequence is so freaking cool. The Porky fight and then the masked man fight. Just wow. I loved it. Hinawa talking to us, telling us not to fight. The conflicting feelings being shown on screen. Flint going in front of the attacks. It's all so amazing. I mean, like, sometimes at the beginning you can't even fight him. Like, you just can't attack. It's crazy. And I knew it, you know. I only used, like, I used a PK thing like once, and the rest I just used shield, because it's like, what am I gonna do? I can't hit him. And I don't know why. But yeah, Flint going in front of the attacks, it's all so amazing, and the end itself feels so heartwarming. Klaus finally took off his mask and got to rest, and that whole thing there, it was heartbreaking, it was touching, it was everything. It made me feel so many feelings, man. It's really insane. How does somebody think of that? Really, like, I don't understand it. I love this game and I love the franchise. I just love everything about it. But yeah, what absolutely heartbreaking stuff. It was basically a mom breaking up a fight between their kids. I mean, that's what it is in simple terms, but it's much more complicated than that. Lucas even felt sad when he hit his own brother. This is a classic sibling fight, but this just had a lot of weight behind it. This led to the death of one of her kids. Well, I guess the rest of her kid, because I'm pretty sure Klaus was dead way before this present moment. Was this like a part 5 reference? You know, the masked man still being alive? I mean, that's kind of what it reminds me of. I mean, he is dead. Like, he is literally dead, but he still lives on. He's still living in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's what's left behind of his guts. You know, he really, really wanted to become stronger. And you know what? That hunger is the only thing that stayed, because he wanted to be strong enough to protect his mother. But in the end, I don't even know. In the end, it went back to its mother. That's what it did. And that's what the mother wanted as well. She kept on cutting in and saying that she wanted her son to rest. He needed to rest. Like, it's just so insane thinking back on it right now. The Nowhere Islands were destroyed, but then fixed. It's just awesome. Right now I'm at the end dialogue part, and I just love it. Lucas wanting to meet me and the tears keep going down. I love the writing of this game so freaking much. I like when they all said, all the people in the world were saved because of you. Thank you, Fussboi. It just felt good. Like, yeah, I did that. And have the other world be good to me. Like, wow, this is awesome. I love the Mother series so much. It's crazy how cozy the writing is for this game. I mean, I watched the freaking world get destroyed, and then I was reassured that everything was fine, even though I couldn't even see anything, and was even thanked for helping them save the world. Lucas even wanted to meet me. Mother 3 is just so incredible. I don't think I could like it more than I liked Earthbound, but I did. I was always in denial, even though I was seeing the gameplay and everything. but I really loved going into fights knowing what I can really do. I really utilized items and setups and stuff, and it felt really cool. I loved playing the game, getting washed, grinding, then just barely beating the boss. It's just awesome. And the way the storytelling is interwoven with the gameplay, it feels like I'm really the character exploring, because I really do have to pay attention and use the clues that people gave me in their dialogue. These new places we go to, we have to explore because we really don't know where anything is and want to get to the bottom of this. And of course, at the end of the game, the coveted 100th floor is super misleading. I mean, an NPC literally says he hopes it's really the 100th floor and that it's not a trick. I just love this clever writing, and it gets better every time. I mean, it really does tell you what you're in for, and you know what? You expect it. You expect it, you know exactly what you're in for. Yeah. Also, it's kind of crazy how, since I knew the masked man was Klaus, I got clues together and have this theory that since he has no heart effect when he pulls the needle, he's actually dead. But I kind of spoke about that earlier. And we saw him on his floor. I think the Porkies freaking used the revitalizing machine or whatever they used on that one Drago on him. It's so sad. He's kind of like Bruno from part 5, if you know. But yeah, I think that his soul may have latched on to the mechanical parts or something, because it is instant revitalizing, and maybe if he wasn't dead yet, it brought back him, but like he was slowly about to die. I really don't know. I wish it was way clearer, but it's not. But you know, it's still awesome. I love this game so much, and yeah, it not changed my life, but it feels like it changed my perspective. I mean, definitely the Tazmily village thing, like them becoming a small little town and then being super capitalized, or I don't even know what to call it. It's what's happening to my town, kind of, it feels like. I'm looking at everything become bigger. I'm looking at apartments being built. I'm looking at traffic genuinely being there, and it makes me scared of what's going to be here in the future. I mean, if it's bad right now, imagine with more people living here and people from other towns and stuff. I'm just like, it's gonna be so different. It's gonna be so different, and it's scary, but sometimes it's for the best. I don't know. And yeah, it really is crazy seeing that small little village become into a town. It gets currency, all that stuff, happy boxes. That's literally like what happened to the US, I guess, you know, like they got, well, no, that's kind of dumb, but I don't know. I guess people assume that like TV makes you happy or something. Maybe it's like a dopamine rush. I don't even know what it's talking about. I actually forget I even said anything about that. But yeah, it's crazy, the symbolism and all that stuff that's in this game, you know, Tazmily Village. And yeah, I mean, even Roald Dahl said that TV was garbage. I mean, I think a lot of people have this theory, and maybe Shigesato Itoi is one of them, and he showed it through this game. And yeah, I just think that's really cool from a writing standpoint. And you know, maybe half believe, half not. I watched TV a lot when I was a kid, you know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, not being from that time, maybe views are different. I don't know. But yeah, I really like that. And I don't even know what else I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I love the Mother franchise. All the games are freaking amazing. And there's just so much storytelling, so many quirky aspects, just so many things that are amazing about this series. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me talking about, you know, reviewing the Mother franchise. You know, this video actually, I started making it a year ago, and just out of laziness, I guess, I kind of gave up on it. But I wanted to actually put it out and actually complete it. So I spent some time, you know, trying to perfect it as best as I could. And I just hope that you guys enjoyed it. That's really all. And I love the Mother franchise. Like that, dude, I love it so much, man. Even now, I just reminisce about playing Mother 3, Earthbound Beginnings, even though that one's I mean, you guys heard my review about it earlier, but yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I said that for like third time, fourth time. But yeah, this video was made a long time ago, And just thank you for watching. Thank you for putting your time in to watch this video. And I'll definitely be making more videos in the future, like video essays, I guess. And I just hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Like if you like, subscribe if you want to subscribe, and see the daily vlogs and just other stuff that I post. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, morning, or night, and I'll see you in the next one.